making, if we made a pattern ourselves, either something that resonated politically with right now, a message that we want to send, or is just, you know, building on these wonderful, like on the front of the May Morris book, the parrots, and that we've, you know, our life and going for our walk once a day is so imbued by these neon green parakeets that seem so unnatural, but actually are just completely natural. They're just the latest new bird to move into the area. And I also think in terms of tapestry and the sort of the contradiction of Morris and all that sort of natural dyes. And so to render the parakeet, we're definitely going to have to use some really luminous threads, which sort of goes against slightly again, you know, creates some friction about following his methods. But if he was around, or May was around right now, no doubt the parakeets would be in their patterns.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, you know, I'm listening to News from Nowhere right now, which is mad and brilliant. His kind of master utopia, where he wakes up one morning and he's in 2004, and it's this like perfect socialist state, and everyone only does work that they enjoy rather than work for money and so on. And it keeps being, it's him, and he goes and meets this old man who's a historian of the past times, and he lives in the British Museum. And the main chunk of the book, which actually gets a bit boring, is him basically Morris playing out all his political theories through a dialogue between the William Morris character and this historian. She says, and what of government? And what of schooling? And are these people in love? Do they live together? And all this stuff. But it keeps saying, oh, you wouldn't know, but there were wonderful examples along the Lea River near to Stratford and and Stoke Newington between and I'm kind of like, oh, this is where, you know, every 3 times a week I run along the Lea, and I've grown up on that river, and I walk from my house to his birthplace, and the parakeets are everywhere.